Hello guys and welcome back to the channel of a Cask Connoisseur, where I'm having to restart all my words over from the past 2 minutes because someone forgot to press the record button. So that's why there's already beer in the glass.
And to share the blame around, I'm so blind I can't see the camera anyway.
So yeah, funny story, but we'll cut it short. Anyway, what we got going on today, guys, is we have a beer. It's a beautiful beer, and it's done on the Union, or traditionally the Burton Union System, which is over at Thornbridge Brewery, just close to Bakewell. One of my most favourite breweries, and also, Chris, it's a special beer. Please tell me why this is so special.
Because it's a collaboration, a collab beer, and one of my favourite breweries, Theakston's. So we've got two absolutely cracking bits here.
Yes.
We've got a Burton Union System beer brewed at Thornbridge in collaboration with Theakston's.
Yes.
This should be
very good.
Very good.
Very
exactly.
good. It's called Masham Ale, guys. So Masham Ale, for those beer enthusiasts out there, will probably think mash tun, which is part of the brewing process. Or Chris seems to think it probably means something like this.
It's Masham, town in Yorkshire. And you immediately think of Theakston's. And you also think of Black Sheep and various other Yorkshire beers, all of which are crackers.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, so I have actually already poured this because obviously I made the boo-boo, so it is already poured, guys. But we were talking, obviously, a minute ago before obviously I realised I didn't press start, but whiskey, you don't tend to get, well, you don't really tend to collab, do you, Chris? It's
No, I mean, blended whiskey you could call a collaboration between various whiskies, because various distilleries produce the whiskey that goes into a blend. For a single malt Scotch whiskey, no, you can't do that. Although they can collaborate with a brewery. And then, interestingly, in England, a lot of fuss has been made over their geographical indication that they want to get for English whiskey, because a lot of English distillers actually collaborate with their local brewery to get the mash going.
Yeah.
So, bit of politics there. And you know what my thoughts are? I really don't care as long as it tastes good.
As long as it tastes good, that's it. No. So here we are then, guys. We are here to try Masham Ale, and I can probably say straight away that is a complete amber, deep amber golden hue going right there through the glass.
Absolutely clean
as well, crystal clear. Smell.
That's interesting.
Very nice. I mean, this has been left probably for 2 minutes before actually giving it a good old smell, but it smells strong. It smells like a strong beer in my mind.
It's got a lot going on there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, to my mind, it's funny. It's, if you like, two different breweries.
It is coming together.
And a unique system.
Yeah.
And I think there's three aromas coming together here.
Absolutely.
As if each one came from each contributor.
Probably that. Is that why it's called Masham Ale? Hey.
Mash them together.
Mash them together, that's it, yeah. So no, beautiful aroma. Definitely getting a bit of fruit.
Yeah, fruit, bit of malt.
Bit of malt, definitely. Quite a strong hop as well going on the nose.
I'm getting a wee bit of sour.
Yeah, probably a little bit of sour. But almost.
But you know this isn't a...
It's not.
Not a shandy.
It's not a shandy,
it's
no.
Not a shandy.
No. Ooh. That is very...
Oh, wow.
That is malty. Caramel going on there. Caramel on the palate. Hugely malty. I mean, the clue's in the name. It tastes like the mash tun.
You know what that tastes like? My first ever beer.
Yeah.
I'll have to dodge the date a little bit. But my first ever beer, and I thought, wow, that is beer.
Yeah,
that is what beer used to be like, I don't know,
34 years ago, easily.
Wow.
I'll tell you another thing as well, Chris, actually. You know, it almost tastes like one of those traditional bitters. You know, it's
it's definitely traditional.
Yeah, it almost tastes like it's actually. I mean, it's obviously not from Burton, but almost like it's from Burton. We're using Burton water, you know, the Burton Union System, which is obviously going on. It's an absolute delight.
That is wonderful. Now, I would love to sit in the pub for an afternoon supping this. So, what is the ABV, Luke? Because I have a feeling I'm going to go, no, I ain't going to be supping this in the pub.
Yeah, I don't think you will be, Chris, to be fair. So, this is actually a strong one, guys. It's 6.5% ABV, so it's no longer a session beer, as they call it. This is probably, you're looking like an IPA, stronger IPA bitter. So it's a absolute cracking beer. So just to give you a little bit of background about it, so Theakston is technically one of the oldest family brewers in the country, famed for its iconic ales and rich history. Thornbridge very kindly invited Theakston along to brew this special collab beer. And together they've obviously been able to brew this Masham Ale using the very best English malts, and no wonder why there's a good scent of malt going on there. And Fuggles hops, so probably that's why it's a bit more like your traditional bitter. Obviously, it's been fermented on the famous Burton Union System, which the barrels are made of wood. So there's probably a little bit of a wood texture going on. Probably not a lot, but a little bit of wood texture. It's, as you say, as we mentioned, it's deep amber in colour, rich aromas of dried fruit and cinder, toffee, and boasts a well-rounded, smooth finish. I think it says exactly what it says on the tin, to be fair. Brewed using the historic Burton Union System and contains live yeast, so that's why it's obviously bottle conditioned. To provide natural carbonation and the flavour you would expect from a pint of Cask ale in a pub. So what we're actually drinking here, guys, is a beer that you probably would actually get on the hand pull. And
I'd drink that.
I think it tastes like a hand pull beer, personally.
No, that is, I mean, it's almost like the two breweries have got their best elements to come together.
Yeah.
And there's tradition, because to my mind, that reminds me of my first ever pint of beer.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that to my mind is going on here is that it's straight in the pub.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, it's not overly strong on here. It really is just nicely in the middle. It's when you eat and drink something and you just go, you know what, that is spot on.
Absolutely.
There's no extremes. There's nothing to get excited about, like, I don't know, loads of fruit, or it's just there.
It's just there, and that's it. And this is why I say it does exactly what it is said on the tin. Now, we've had obviously a couple of beers from Thornbridge before, and we've actually been looking to actually visit the brewery itself, and we did like a tour around there as well. So. No, a very, very good beer, perfect for this time of the year as well, with that dried fruit which comes through. And it's a very heritage style beer, so it's got the history of the Burton Union System there, which has played a massive part for years on end, especially when it was equipped through Marston's Brewery. But no. And I can tell I'm enjoying it because I've nearly finished my glass. So,
this goes on our list of Christmas beers.
Christmas beers, absolutely,
definitely.
Guys. No.
In fact, this is going to end up somewhere in the top 10 of beers we've had this year. No, and it's a bottle.
And it's a bottle as well. It's a bottle that drinks like a cask. Yeah. That's the best bit. That's probably the easiest way to round it up. It's a bottle that drinks like a cask beer, and it's just full of flavour. That's the easiest way to say it.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah. So, guys, you know what to do. As I say, when we get to this point, look out for this, buy it, try it, and let us know what you think. Make sure you give this video a good old likes up, and obviously make sure you do subscribe to the Cask Connoisseur. But yeah, a very, very nice collab beer here, guys. One that I'm very impressed with, and actually, to be fair, I think it's obviously made me probably try more Theakston products because I've only had one of their beers, and that's Old Peculiar, which is a cracking beer as well, to be fair. So, no, I think to round it off, guys, I'm going to say cheers to you and thank you.
Cheers, good health.
Yes. That is good.
Who gets the spare beer?
I think you can have that.
I think I will.
Yeah.